Hi, Gemini. This is Just with your June 24th, 2021 weekly general read. I hope you guys are having an enjoyable day so far. A water sign. Who is this water sign woman? And what is going on between you and her? I do feel like there's unresolved issues with this woman. And it's kind of starting to come to a head. Things are getting ready to rumble in the jungle with Gemini and some type of water sign female is what it looks like to me. This person has been a problem for some time. For some of you, she is not a water sign. She could be any sign, but she comes across as very nurturing, caring, loving, almost like kind of deer in headlights, dumb, but she's not dumb. She's very crafty. She uses that as a tool to mislead others. And this woman is someone who I get separating from this woman in some kind of way. And there could have been an issue with full separation with this woman. So maybe she helped you guys out with that. Maybe she's cut the cord and she decided to go on it all on her own, is what it looks like to me. Excuse me, guys. And this could be, we'll get into this in a minute where this woman is coming up, but you may need to go back to this woman for some reason, Geminis. No matter if you're a man or a woman, you may need to go back and communicate to this woman for some type of help, aid, or assistance, is what it looks like to me. If you meet a water sign female, could be a male, but he's extremely feminine, and if he is a male, but this person could come into your life. They are going to be very significant in your life in some way or another. Remember, I did say that. Excuse me. Employee Geminis, if you are employed, looks like you are at a crossroads as far as moving on. For some of you, it may be hard to get things taken care of. And if you have to rely on others, there will be more of a challenge trying to get communication or get headway with getting your job done, especially if you have to rely on someone else. If you are unemployed, I do see that, well, with hard work, determination, a little manipulation and tactic, by any means necessary, congratulations, you may have gotten you a job. Some of you followed up, and do follow up, do initiate contact. If you've been thinking maybe I should reach out to them, reach out to them, because you may be pleasantly surprised that things are going to be moving in your favor. If it doesn't happen now, I do feel like you're going to have an opportunity come your way, and it will be by your sheer will and your tenacity and your strategy. There's something about being strategic and being very cunning, very cunning. So, Geminis, you guys are very smart. You can make things turn in your direction and in your favor. You're very crafty. You're extremely strategic. And now all of those natural attributes will work in your favor. Is if you are job hunting. Those of you who are self-employed, be careful with a business partnership, or someone might watch out for you because someone's not being the most ethically sound. If you know that you have entered into a business that it doesn't seem right, you may be trying to get the hell out of Dodge very quickly, or there's something about a partnership here that can't 100% be trusted. Okay. See where this is going. It's not over completely. You're still going to have to finalize some things with a business partnership or some business that you are running. Some of you may want to get the hell out of Dodge and just leave it all behind, but you can't because it follows you wherever you go. So it's kind of like you have to deal with whatever this is. You may lose some money with this business venture. You may have you and another person or two other people that you do business with that you may be feeling like it's costing me money. It's too much on my plate. So I do see you disconnecting from a business partnership and trying to get away from some type of business venture at this time, just so you can level things out in your life. This is going to be a time coming up for you where some of you are feeling stuck, trapped, overwhelmed, overworked. Some of you are just exhausted too, and your mind is going at 100 speeds a minute. So if you can do some self-care, some nurturing, try to find a way to relax your mind, even probably going to the gym, working out. That's a good way to kind of displace this energy into something else will be helpful for you. I see someone in jail going to jail, unfortunately, or trying to get someone out of jail. I do see that. I see cops being called. I see all hell breaking loose out of nowhere. So do be careful. Watch your surroundings, Gemini. Some of you may not feel so comfortable or secure in your neighborhood, your area. I know some people are saying, wow, where's this going? I know it sounds pretty negative, but for some of you, it may be helpful information. Just be very cognizant of your surroundings. Others of you, it could just be someone's going to come out of the blue wanting to communicate. This could be at work too, like things start to change at your workplace. You get some news where it kind of shakes things up kind of quickly. But you guys will be okay. I also see some good news coming in too, Gemini. So this is not all bad news. It could be for some of you, as I mentioned, but others of you, this is really, really good news. If you have been expecting money from someone, expecting some type of an answer so you can move forward with your life, you're going to get it. Again, it could just come into you really quickly and it changes the game for you. For some of you, it could be you reaching out, and no matter what, how it comes or how it is initiated by whomever, it does kind of push things along for you. And finally, you're starting to see things paying off. I see money coming into you, a good amount of money coming into you, more money. And I do see some type of support or aid. Some of you may be getting some checks or monies coming from programs or government, something like that. Your taxes could come back in. So there's some monies that you're expecting that you've been waiting and checking up on. It's going to be coming to you now. For some of you, you'll be the one having to pay that out after ducking and dodging people for quite some time. But I do see making amends and settling things and things to finally feeling like your slate is clean and you can finally move forward. So that's good. Home life looks not challenging, but it's changing, right? Some of you may have thought to make some adjustments in your home, and now you're thinking against it. Like, no, I'm not going to spend all of that money. I'm just going to do this. And you're going to stick in it and stand by that. I do feel like you're feeling very confident, in control, stable. Home life looks pretty good, or wherever you're going to, if you're making some adjustments, you're sticking to whatever your decisions are going to be in your home life, if that makes sense. If there has been a passing, I get a male energy, father energy, that sort of thing. My condolences to any of you Geminis out there. And people may be expecting you to front the money, which you're not going to do, by the way. It's not funny, especially if someone passed away, but somebody might be trying to offload their responsibility on you. And I do feel like you guys are just going to stick to your guns. Whatever messages or anything that comes to you where things are getting out of hand, and you may feel like somebody think that they're going to take advantage of you, they will have to think again, because it's not going to work, not with you. It also could come by this water sign. I keep saying this water sign woman here. So now let's get into love, singles. You guys have, you are either embarking on a karmic relationship or you're heading toward one. And I do feel like you have someone who is either incapable of loving because they've been hurt so deeply or wronged, or they're still cleaving and clinging on to the past, or they're not good for anyone new. Which could be the reason why communications have slowed down or stopped altogether. I see that somebody is going to get hurt in this scenario. So if you feel like you've been really good to someone and they're dragging their feet, Geminis, it's all about self-preservation. You have to do what's best for you so that you don't have to be a victim in the situation, if that makes any sense. I do feel like some of you, if that is the case, that you're mourning the loss over someone, then you're going to turn to work and focusing on other things to kind of, not have to focus on this. It's not going to work 100%, but at least it'll make things a little bit better. There's a lesson to be learned here. So, there's a lesson that you need to learn regarding this relationship and what all happened. It is karmic, singles. This is karmic. So that means that that means it's for you to learn. It's not necessarily something that is meant to stay for a long time. It's to get a lesson from it and to evolve past this. Ladies, I do see you're doing that work. I do see that you've slowed down communication, chasing someone, expecting something out of them, putting ultimatums to them, saying it for what it is. You may have said your final say. You may have given your last ultimatum, whatever it is. It's like, you know what? I'm done. I'll leave. You guys can stay. I'll leave. And it may have something to do with some other woman ladies, and you're finally checking out and leaving this situation behind. Something could be happening to you there where somebody left you behind, but nonetheless, things are kind of coming to a close and there's a moving on. Gemini men, you're focusing more on your finances, your career. There is something of a passion that you are engrossed in right now that has your attention, and it may not necessarily be love. There can be. You're chasing a woman, men, that she herself may not feel like this relationship has what it takes to move forward. She also may have her own issues. Be careful of any STDs out there. And I feel like you may be chasing after a woman who has self-esteem issues, who works a lot, who may need to focus on herself. She may need to build her own foundation. I can't think of words now. This Mercury retrograde has really done a number on me. You guys have no idea. So anyway, so I do see you chasing that, and I do see that you want to make amends with you and this woman. This could be this water sign that keeps popping up here, and this woman may communicate to you, Gemini men, that she's just completely fine without you. And it may appear that way. And it could very well be the case that you want her back and she feels like, no, she's clear that she wants to be on her own. And you're like, I'm not giving up. I don't care. So you're not going to let her go. So if you're cross-watching and you're taking on this water sign energy and you're clear that you don't want to be with him, then why are you watching? No, I get it. But yeah, I don't think that you're going to let her go easily, no matter how convinced she is that it's over. No, it's not in your mind, then, and you're going to go after her. And you feel like what you go after, you tend to get. So let's see. Is he going to get her? I don't know. You're going to keep trying. I'll give you that much. You will keep trying and trying and trying and trying. And you may score. You might score. You are pretty relentless and you can wear her down. So you might be successful in that. Long term, not so sure about that. Couples. Well. Gemini couples. Isn't this lovely? Isn't this marvelous? This is beautiful. You know, this is looking to me like two people who have rededicated themselves to this relationship. Okay. If it isn't happening right now, it will in Cancer season. There's an opportunity. Let me say that there's an opportunity to rededicate yourself to this relationship and get clear about what's important to you, which it seems to be each other. And moving past whatever problems you two have, you may be even thinking about moving, physically moving, and starting new, stable, solid. The things that Gemini singles may be looking for, you guys it seems like you have. The thing here is that there was a third party. Looks like to me it's third party. And this third party came in and wreaked havoc. Now, for some of you, this person is still very much there because they have to be, especially if there's children involved or something like that. There's money involved, something like that. But this person could be a nuisance. There's somebody that may be a nuisance to this relationship that makes it very difficult for the two of you to just be and focus on each other. And if there were 3, 4, whoever, there's only going to be 2, or at least there's a really great effort, a real strong concerted effort to move forward, just the two of you together. Okay. And a move will be amazing. So if you aren't planning on moving with your person, moving away, probably getting away from that neighborhood, that area, those people, whatever, it's great to be able to do that. The problem here. Now here's the problem, guys. Here's the problem. Okay. I get 2 women. I get a fire sign woman. I get a water sign woman. All right. And someone is leaving one person to be with the other person. Put it that way. Okay. But they're realizing during this Cancer season that they really want that other person. They miss that other person. They want to be with that other person. And they're finding it very difficult, possibly, to completely start all over with the other person. Are you keeping up with me? I hope you guys are keeping up. Me. I hope you're keeping up with me. And I feel that whoever is not chosen, they're going to be the person that's missed, right? And whoever has the power and choice, like they chose this person and left that person out, they're going to want the person that they've left out. Not sure if they still want the person that they're with. And that's where the problem comes in at, because there's an opportunity for two people in a committed relationship to start all over again, to really work this out. The problem is whoever chose one over the other, they're not going to be so sure. In fact, they're going to be very sure that they feel like they've made the wrong decision, and in fact that they missed that other person. That's the problem. So it looks good till I started pulling more cards, because I was like, well, what's the problem? So why? Okay. And then that's why. Did that just make sense? No, I know it did. You guys know what I'm talking about. Wow. Once I started looking deeper, I'm seeing where the problem is coming from. And it may be difficult to forgive and forget because someone keeps bringing up the past, bringing up the person. You know what I mean? And so someone is having a difficulty letting that other person go. And it could go vice versa. It could be whoever this person is. Somebody's having a hard time letting go of somebody that they're not with anymore. And they're trying to work on their relationship, but they're having a tough time letting go someone that they really miss and they care about, and they just really miss some other person. That's what I see. So that's what I have for you guys. If you're interested in that extended to look deeper into this love relationship for you couples out there, check the description box below to describe all the details that we go into with the reading. You can find the link to that extended down below. Also, you can find the Gemini 2021 yearly reading for the rest of this year and the link to my website. Otherwise, if you are new to this channel, welcome and subscribe, because I will be back very soon with another one. Take care, Gemini.